Some of our area's best local musicians will play this weekend at a big beach party. There's also a huge name in country music who will take the stage. Jennifer Surface Ivy is here from Floribama to tell us all about the Shindig in the Sand. This is the second Shindig in the Sand, but it is a huge event already. Tell the folks a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, it's a huge event. So it's the second annual Shindig on the Sand, like you said, and it's a tribute to Gulf Coast musicians. So Gulf Coast musicians have given us so much, so it's our chance to give back to them.
And this year is also the 50th anniversary of the Floribama, so we got to start with the big headliner that y'all have coming in.
Yeah.
Tell us who's coming and how this came to be.
Billy Currington, he is our big event this year, and he is going to help us raise awareness about the Gulf Coast Musicians Assistance Fund, which is Floribama's way to give back to them and hopefully provide them with some health care.
That is fantastic. Everybody needs a little help, and so important to support our musicians because they do so much for us and we enjoy them so much, especially here on the Gulf Coast. And Billy Currington kind of fits in with that Gulf Coast attitude, I think.
Yeah, his fans are called the Beach Bums, and that really fits in perfectly for Floribama. You know, we're a beach bar.
And how did he come to be a part of this event? How did y'all get him to come here?
Well, you know, we had some different ideas about what we were going to do this year, and it being the 50th anniversary, we kind of put our feelers out there, and he was our #1 pick, and he latched on, and thankfully it worked out.
Yeah, and we were looking at the entire list of all the other artists who are going to be here, and there are so many acts. Do you have any idea of the number of acts that you're going to have during these 3 days?
Yeah, we've got over 50 musicians, or over 50 bands, and over 200 musicians across the 3 days of the festival, so it'll be jam-packed full of great music.
That is incredible, and a perfect atmosphere at the Floribama. It's going to be a blast. Now, if the folks are watching and they're thinking, I need to get tickets for this, I want to be there all 3 days, how can they go about getting those tickets?
You can always go to our website, floribama.com. There are going to be tickets there. We'll hold them at will call, even if you get them at the last minute, and then you can always buy them at the Floribama gift shop.
Is there anything else that people need to know other than come on out and have a great time?
That's all you need to know at Floribama.
That's all you ever need to know at the Floribama. Sounds great. We'll have all that information on our website, the Studio 10 tab, but it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic weekend right there on the border. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right, coming up, we're going back in our kitchen with Lucy Greer to finish up